Hey guys, Madison here, back for a brand new edition of Mad's Mail. It's been too long, I know. The packages have piled up. We've got a lot to get through today, but that means we're going to be opening a lot of cool stuff, a lot of fun stuff today. I'm excited to see what we have. But first of all, I would like to make a very exciting announcement before we start the package opening today. So this announcement, I'll also be making it in Friday's reaction video, so you'll be hearing it all over again, but I want to make sure this announcement reaches everybody. I know different people watch different videos, so you guys watching the mailbag are going to hear it first because Monday mailbag drops first. So exciting news. In just 1 month, so the week of July 7th, something very exciting is coming on my channel and elsewhere. You guys have been asking for a long time, and I've had to say I'm sorry I can't make it happen right now, but the time has finally come. I'm finally going to have an audiobook for my first novel, Gone Outlaw. I'm so excited to say that the audiobook is coming. The whole thing is dropping on July 7th on Amazon, Audible, iTunes, etc. And what I wanted to explain to you guys is there's going to be 2 versions of the audiobook. Let me explain. So the version that's dropping in full on Amazon on July 7th, which is the 2-year anniversary of Gone Outlaw's published date, the version dropping on Amazon is going to be for the audiobook purist, who you like your audiobooks to be narration only, no sound effects, no music, nothing like that. It's just going to be the plain version, the purist version, if you will. The other version is going to be dropping on my YouTube channel for free. Yes, you heard that right, for free. The catch is it's not all dropping at once. There's going to be 1 chapter per week. We're going to have Western Wednesdays. It's going to be so much fun. And I'll be dropping a chapter on my channel for free each week. And this version I'm calling the enhanced version. There will be sound effects. There will be music edited together by yours truly. I'm doing each of these chapters myself, editing together the narration with the sound effects and the music. Music composed by my cousin Karen with the Deer's Cry Band. She did a fantastic job. And yeah, so I'm editing all of that together now. I'm in the process and I've scheduled it all out. And from July 7th, the chapters will be dropping from then, 1 per week through December 31st. I think New Year's Eve is literally the last day that one's going to drop. So it'll be continuing throughout the rest of the year. That's something that you'll get to look forward to each week. And if you can't wait, if you get to a point and you're like, I'm tired of waiting for new chapters to drop each week, I just want to finish the story, you can do that at any point because the full version will be available from the beginning for purchase on Amazon, Audible, iTunes, etc. I'm so excited for you guys to hear this. It's going to be so good. I found 2 incredible narrators who are just really bringing this story to life. One, of course, who will be reading Joseph's half of the story, and one who will be reading Dinah's half of the story. It's just really cool how it's all coming together, and I'm just really happy and thrilled that I was finally financially able to make this happen. And I know so many of you have been wanting an audiobook version because a lot of people just don't really like to hold physical books and read anymore. They like to just do audiobooks because it's kind of like a podcast where you can do it while you're doing yard work or you're driving or whatever you're doing. You don't have to stop and sit down and read. You can just listen to something. I get it because I love listening to podcasts while I'm doing art. So I totally get it because you get to accomplish even more during the day because you're multitasking. You're doing 2 things at once. So I totally get it. And for those people who don't want to read the physical copy, you were waiting for the audiobook. Your time has come. I'm so excited to be able to share this with you guys, and yeah, just wanted to drop this exciting announcement at the start of this video so you don't have to wait till the end of the video to hear the announcement. I have been bursting at the seams, holding this secret, guys. I've been dying to tell you, so I'm so excited to share this project with you all. It's going to be so much fun, and it's going to be a fun addition to the channel, a new fun way to incorporate the author part of my life, the writer part of my life on the channel, and make my books more a part of my channel as well. So yeah, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for July 7th. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. So yay! And with that said, okay, exciting announcement out of the way. We can start opening packages now. So let's get started. It's been a while since I've opened these, so I've probably lost all the abilities I gained from previous experience. Wait, there we go. There we go. Make sure, I always want to make sure I don't miss a note. There's something in here. It's a receipt, we're good. A horse movie. If you haven't seen this, I hope you will react to it. It's Elizabeth Taylor's breakout movie from Ron. And we have National Velvet. Thank you, Ron. I have not seen this. I don't know how, but I've never seen this, but I've heard about it. Elizabeth Taylor and Mickey Rooney. I love Mickey Rooney. He has a special place in my heart because of my love for the Black Stallion movie. He's so great as the old trainer, Henry. So yeah, I would love to see him in another horse movie. This one is definitely on the list. So thank you, Ron. I can't wait to react to it. You can't see it, guys, but these packages are precariously balanced just off screen. And so I keep checking to make sure they're not about to fall over. Okay, this is from David. And I will find a way to open this. It's not immediately clear to me, but I will find a way. That's probably not the way. This is the way. And I know a bunch of you are just waiting to type your comments about how I'm scaring you with the way I open these packages, but you know what? I'm a lefty. We don't do anything the straightforward way. We have our own way that works for us. Just trust me. I haven't cut myself yet doing this, and hopefully I won't in the future. I try very hard to be careful. Okay, this is stuck. Which way can I? Oh. Maybe I can just pull it out this way. There we go. There we go. Okay. Sure. We're good. All right. Got it. I think something's in here. Yes. Okay. Checky. There's a movie. Beyond Step 1, hosted by John Newland. What is this? 70 episodes on 6 DVDs. Wow. During the paranormal craze of the 50s and before Twilight Zone, OSB presented real stories of the supernatural. Really? So is this like telling actual stories of things that happened or supposedly happened? Interesting. Produced a year before Twilight Zone. Wow. Wait, made to discover and present real stories of supernatural events and recreate them for each episode. All said to be based on true events. Ultimately, solutions to the mysteries were never found, leaving viewers bewildered as to the scope of their reality. Oh man, that sounds scary. Oh man. See, like, I have my limits with horror movies. I like certain horror movies and certain subgenres of horror, but there are certain ones I don't touch. Like, so many people have begged me to watch The Exorcist, and it's not gonna happen, guys. It's just not gonna happen. I don't do movies about demons. It's too real. It's too real. And it freaks me out, and so I don't do it. I don't touch those. So I'm so sorry if you're one of those people that wants me to watch The Exorcist. It's not gonna happen. Okay, this is just packaging. But this sounds both interesting and creepy. I like the Twilight Zone. I haven't seen a ton of the Twilight Zone. I've seen a few episodes, and it's always very intriguing, like the mystery of it and when they leave you wondering about certain things, like questions unanswered. It's really, yeah, it's very intriguing. So if that series is anything like The Twilight Zone, I would probably like it. But yeah, it would probably freak me out, not gonna lie, being based on true stories, or at least supposedly based on true stories. You never know if sometimes people are making stuff up or not, but yeah, I'm very intrigued by the supernatural, of course, but also very careful and wary of it, as any smart individual should be. It's not to be toyed with. All right, we've got a book here. Morning Milking. Oh, I love this. It's like a children's book. And I love the illustrations. It's like life on a farm. I love it. I love these old school, the way books used to be made, with just really pretty illustrations. I love it. Thank you so much, David. All right, I'm going to read your letter. Trying to make sure. There we go. Hi, Madison. Saw this book and thought again about the idea of you creating a children's book someday. Also enclosed are DVDs of the TV series One Step Beyond. These were presented as if they were accounts of actual paranormal happenings. I was very young when I first saw them, so being told they were believed to be true stories made an oversized impression on me, blew my mind. They are usually very simple stories, but the kind of thing that someone alone at night hopes won't happen. Even something as someone being in your house uninvited and just standing there could be terrifying. Yes, it would. But fiction has told bigger and bigger stories until what we see on TV had to be world-shattering before we consider it worth looking at. Maybe they were true accounts. I have no way of knowing. Take care, David. Yeah, I completely agree with that assessment, actually, because it came with the blockbuster. Don't get me started, but short rant. It came with the blockbuster and primarily the superhero genre as well, like Marvel. In the last almost 20 years, it was like they started with smaller stories, like Iron Man. And then as you build to Avengers, I'm just using this as an example, and I love Marvel, don't get me wrong, I love Marvel movies. But it was like, once you build to the Avengers, then you have to continually start topping every previous movie you made before, like, the threat has to be bigger, the villain has to be badder, and suddenly, eventually you work up to Avengers Infinity War, where it's literally the entire universe at stake, not just Earth. It has to be the whole universe, and it's everybody, and you had to get bigger and bigger and bigger, until finally you almost become numb to it. It's like, okay, but this guy's even worse than that other guy, and there's even more lives at stake than there were here. And I think it's fine to do stories like that. I love Infinity War. Not as much of a fan of Endgame, but I loved Infinity War. But you get to a point where you almost become numb to it when it's been done too much. And that's something I try to do in my stories, for example, is I really focus on characters. That's my focus, and what is important to them, what would be earth-shattering for them, and not necessarily something that affects their entire town or their entire country or so on and so forth. You create world-shattering moments for your characters, and then it feels big, and the stakes feel big, and I like stories like that where the stakes just don't have to be massive in terms of scale, but they feel earth-shattering to this person because this is their life. This is everything to them, that kind of thing. So yeah, the older I get, I say as a not very old person, I'm not even 30 yet, with each year that I get older, I appreciate small stories more, intimate stories more, where it's just under a microscope, and it's like, this little world here, this group of people, and it's not necessarily something that just feels huge in terms of affecting hundreds of people. I've kind of gotten burned out on that lately. So I love intimate but intense stories like No Country for Old Men or Road to Perdition, you know, stuff like that, where it feels large and it feels earth-shattering, but it is just for this group of people, and it's not just, you know, the whole world, the whole universe. But anyway, like I said, that's a whole tangent. I'm sorry I went off. There's your first rabbit trail for this mailbag. Thank you so much, David, for the series, for the DVDs, and for the book as well. Okay, this is from Joel. I never know. It's always a struggle. Do I read the letter first or do I look at the... I'm going to open the package first because I feel like the letter usually spoils it. And I like the surprise. So I'm going to open the package first. Oh. Oh my goodness. It's so pretty. Oh, I love cowhide. And I also love turquoise. I need to take the wrapping off of this. It's so pretty. And I love leatherworking. I think this is, yeah. Oh, it's so nice. My goodness. Thank you so much, Joel. I love this. It's so pretty. Look at it. I mean, if you had to like sum up my aesthetic, this is my aesthetic. I love it. Oh, so nice. It's a wallet, obviously, for those who can't tell. Very nice. I love this. Thank you so much, Joel. Well, yep, definitely gonna be using this a lot. Love this. Yeah, I have a trip to Texas coming up, a very important trip, and I'll be taking this with me, I think. So this was made by Hot Southern Hide, I believe is how that would be pronounced. We love supporting small businesses. Probably on, it says tag me on Instagram, hotsouthernhide.com. I started to say it's probably Etsy, but I don't see anything about Etsy, so maybe it's just on her website. Yes, go check her out. Go check out her website because, yeah, great craftsmanship on this. It's so pretty. I love it. Okay, now to Joel's letter. Madison, I was shopping for a friend's birthday when I found this wallet. I thought of you. I opened the shipping package to check it out and repackaged it in a box. It wasn't ripped during shipping. It looks like it's well made. The cards included will show you where I purchased it. She's designed some nice purses as well as wallets. Hope you can get some use out of it, Joel. Thank you so much, Joel. Yes, absolutely. I love it. Like I said, it's my aesthetic. 100%. So yeah, thank you so much, Joel. I will be getting much use out of that. And yeah, anyone who saw that and you're like, where can I get one? I want one. Go check out Hot Southern Hide by Beth Marie. Well, that was a half successful attempt. We have a book. No note, no note. It is The Songs of Distant Earth by Arthur C. Clarke, the New York Times bestseller. The Songs of Distant Earth. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Paradise Lost, just a few islands in a planet-wide ocean. Thalassa was a veritable paradise, home to one of the small colonies founded centuries before by robot motherships when the sun had gone nova and mankind had fled Earth. So these are colonists. The Magellan arrived in orbit carrying 1 million refugees from the last mad days on Earth. And suddenly, uncertainty and change had come to the placid paradise that was Thalassa. Wow, interesting. So definitely sci-fi. People are leaving Earth and colonizing other planets, and then when the last refugees from Earth come, things get complicated. Wow, very, very interesting. Songs of Distant Earth. I had never heard of this one. Thank you so much to whoever sent me this. There was no note, so I don't know, but thank you. Sounds very, very interesting. This is from Benjamin. Newt. Got a movie. There's no cover, so I don't know what's inside. I don't see any note. Oh, it fell out. Wait. Wolf Children, disc 1. And what's under it? From Up on Poppy Hill. And there's another one. Let's see. And The Cat Returns. So these look like anime productions. Which I'm not a huge connoisseur of anime, but there are certain ones that I really enjoy. Benjamin. This is... Wait, how do I open this? Oh. Haha. Got it. I love the little gnome on the sticker. Look at it, guys. He's so cute. Trying to get it to focus on there. I don't know if it's working. Oh, how cute. Three Japanese animes. Madison, Faith, Hope, and Love. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year 2025. Benjamin. Thank you so much, Benjamin. And I'm so sorry that I'm opening this like half a year later. Oh, it makes me feel terrible. That's how behind I am, guys. That's how behind I am on my packages. But thank you so much for the really kind card. I love this. So sweet of you. Thank you. And thank you for the animes. I will have to check these out. That one keeps falling out. Don't want it to fall out. Stay right there. There. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. I love animation, and I think enough people these days don't appreciate animation the way they should because they think there has to be a live action adaptation of everything, and I'm like, no. Some things just work better as animation, and they don't need a live action remake. That's another tangent for another day. Thank you so much, Benjamin. I really appreciate it. All right. Can't see. I don't know who this is from yet. Unwrap your present before opening this envelope. Got it. Thank you for the very clear instructions. Oh, how nice. See, I can tell this was supposed to be a Christmas present, and here I am, super late. But, you know, better late than never, right? I mean, can't get it to... Oh, thought I had undone this, but maybe not. There we go. There we go. Okay. Haha. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything at the bottom here. Right. Can't tell. Nope, we're good. Okay. What is this? Crazy go? Crazy. I don't know how to pronounce it. Kreizy. It's either crazy go or crazy go. I kind of like saying it. It makes me sound very country, but you know. Flapping wings that sparrow touch to make a sound. Should I like prank the birds in my backyard with this thing? Because I have a bird feeder. I love birds, and yeah, I have like a whole flock of different birds that are just obsessed with my bird feeder. And I'm tempted to kind of prank them with the crazy go. I'm sorry. That's probably not right. It's probably just crazy, but I kind of want to look at it. Vote in the comments below. Should I or should I not prank my birds with this fake bird? Whoa, it's pretty big. This might be kind of intimidating for them. Oh my goodness. Look at it. Whoa, that kind of scared me the way it moved. Oh my gosh. Would they recognize that this is a fake bird, or would they think it's real? I don't know. Can birds be easily fooled by fake birds? 3-mode wings flapping toy for a cat. I mean, this is a cat toy, but I don't have a cat, so I can find other uses for it, like pranking the birds in my backyard. Okay, so these are instructions. So it needs to be charged. I don't think it would work right now. I think it needs to be charged before it would function properly. But we're going to try this out, guys, and I may or may not have to try this out and see how it goes, because I'm curious, and I'm always down for a good prank, so... My bird friends may have another little friend joining them on the bird feeder, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Maybe I should use it to go after the squirrels and the chipmunks who won't leave my bird feeder and my plants alone. You know, those little guys, I don't like them. I used to until they started causing trouble, so maybe I should chase them away with my fake bird. Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious. I gotta try it. Okay, I'm just making sure there's nothing in here I need to see. Do any gift message. Charge it up for an hour and have a happy Easter from Alan. Thank you so much, Alan. Oh, I'm going to be having much more than a happy Easter with this thing. I'm going to be having a very happy rest of my year. I feel like I could entertain myself for hours pranking birds and squirrels. Primarily the squirrels and the chipmunks, because they have officially gotten on my bad side, trying to take over my yard. They are now the villains in my mind, and they must be stopped. They were also not attacking, but attaching to my hummingbird feeder and trying to just guzzle it, which is for the hummingbirds, not the rodents. So yeah, the squirrels and the chipmunks are now officially enemy number one for me, and thank you very much, because you might have just given me a new weapon in my fight against them. So thank you, Alan. Your service is greatly appreciated. Okay. Okay, what did I do with my knife? There it is. We have another package from Joel. Not wanting to open. There we go. I've almost got it. There we go. Ooh, I bet that made some people's hearts skip a beat. Why is she cutting like that? What is it? Is it a hat? Looks like a hat. Oh my goodness, and it's an Atlanta Braves hat. Yes! I am hoping to finally make it to a game this year. I've never been. I've just watched them from afar and cheer them on. Never been to a game. I'm finally hoping to go to one sometime this fall, maybe, like, or August or September. I don't know. And this would be perfect. Oh, there's two of them. There's two of them. Now there are two of them. How exciting. Oh my goodness. Let me check these babies out. Yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. So nice. Let me get the sticker off of it. There we go. I love it. Gotta do the tomahawk chop for that one. Look at it, guys. I love it. I love the blue. I love the red accents. Yes, I love this. And let's check out the other one. Got a sticker out. Atlanta Braves on this one. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of the dark hat with the red lettering. Very pretty. Thank you so much, Joel. I love these. I love them. And I hope I get to wear one of these to a Braves game later this year. And if I do, Joel, I'll be sure to post it on my socials. You'll get to see it. I believe there's a letter. Madison, with the MLB season about to begin, I thought I'd buy a couple of hats for my team, the Astros. While I was at the site, I thought of you and your team, the Braves. Enclosed are a couple of ball caps for you. Wishing your team good luck in the upcoming season. Thank you so much, Joel. It's been a little bit of a rough start to the season. Lots of people injured. A lot of people traded before the season started, so we've got a lot of new people on the team this year. But the good news is we do finally have Ronald Acuna Jr. back after being out for an injury, so he's finally back, and it was so cool. If you guys didn't see it, his first game back, first pitch, he hits a homer. I mean, what a legend. Thank you so much, Joel. I can't wait to hopefully wear those caps at an Atlanta Braves game, but I don't have to be at a Braves game to wear those caps. I'll just be wearing them in my everyday. I love them. They're so pretty, so thank you so much. All right. Got a name here. I don't see a name. Full to open. I did not follow those instructions at all. I defy your instructions. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I think there might be, yes, a message. This may help as background information for Book 3 in your Sunset Legends series. U.S. Army Indian Scouts disbanded in 1943. From Alan. U.S. Army Frontier Scouts from 1840 to 1921. How cool. Thank you so much, Alan. Yes, I love any and all research material I can get my hands on for my books. The history of military forces, artifacts, personalities, and techniques of warfare. So cool. This is great. Yes, the Army definitely relied on Indian scouts in a lot of their campaigns. A lot of people think in many of these battles it was just like the cavalry against the Indian tribe, and they don't realize that most times the cavalry had Indians working with them and fighting with them. That's definitely something I kind of had a blind spot to in my earlier years, but I've been made aware of since I started studying Old West history, and it's very fascinating to me, the different feuds, like which tribes hated this tribe, and this tribe was friends with this tribe, and all of those different relationships between different Native American tribes they're so fascinating to me. So thank you so much, Alan. I can't wait to give that a read because, like I said, I am just obsessed with Old West history and learning as much as I can and storing as much information as my memory bank can handle. So thank you. All right. Do not bend. Okay, this one's going to be a little harder to open, I think. I'm working on it, guys. There's a lot of tape. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to open it. Maybe I should do it on the side and pull it out. I don't know if that'll work, but... I wonder if I can. I don't know if it's going to open wide enough. I think I'm going to have to cut this side too. Let's try it. Wait, there we go. We're making progress. Ooh, scared me. Trying to be very careful. There we go, okay. Oh, whoa. This is legit. Guys. This has to be Joel. This has to be what Joel has been talking about. He told me he sent something, and we thought it got lost in the mail. It was this whole thing, but then it turned out it did show up. It did make it. Pretty sure this is Joel, because look at this. Lonesome Dove. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Joel has like single-handedly decorated my reaction room. And I think we're gonna have to add this because it's perfectly on brand. You can't see it in the camera shot, but He sent me this Lonesome Dove sign that says Hat Creek Cattle Company. And it's got the phrase in Latin on it and everything. And then right here, just off camera, we have Blue Duck, the reward bounty poster for Blue Duck. So we've got a Lonesome Dove theme going here. You know, I've always had this awkward blank spot behind my head in my videos, and this might be perfect for, like, going, like, right here behind me, like, behind my head. I think it'll be perfect. Look, it's even the right size. I think this would be perfect for filling that space and getting rid of the awkward blank spot behind my head. It'll make the reaction wall even more interesting and just on brand, on theme. This is so cool. I'm not sure how to hang it. I wonder if... Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. But as soon as I do, I think I'm going to be hanging this bad boy right behind my head. It'll be featured in all my reaction videos. I'm assuming this is Joel, so thank you so much, Joel. This is so cool. I love the weight of this. I love the material. So cool. Thank you so much. I love it. Oh. Okay. Cut this some more. Whoa. This is a big, it's either a really big box of Cracker Jacks or it's just something else contained in a Cracker Jacks box. Whoa. Cracker Jack, the original caramel coated popcorn and peanuts. Wow. I love peanuts, which has always been funny because I don't like peanut butter, but I love peanuts. But I'm going to make sure that's even what is in this package. It could just be something else inside this packaging, so I'm going to make sure. Whoa, nope, it is Cracker Jack. Whoa. This is awesome. Look at this. Awesome. And you know what goes perfectly with movies? Popcorn. I love it. Thank you so much. I don't know who sent me this, but this is awesome. There's so many bags in here. So much Cracker Jack. Thank you so much, whoever sent me this. I really appreciate it. And I do love caramel as well. I also should mention that. Anything like chocolate caramel, I'm just obsessed. My favorite combination right now is like dark chocolate with caramel. Oh my gosh. My favorite brand is Ghirardelli. If Ghirardelli ever wants to sponsor me, like, hit me up. Ghirardelli, Lindor, like, oh my gosh, the obsession is real. And I love dark chocolate with caramel or milk chocolate with caramel. Good stuff. Good, good stuff. I love white chocolate too, you know, just like all the chocolate, basically. Chocolate is my best friend. It's always there for me. I'm struggling with it. Oh. Okay, we're just gonna scissor this bad boy. There we go. That should make it easier. note maybe, and something. What is it? What is it? It's a rubber ducky. How cute. It looks like you can quack it. Yeah, I was just about to say it looks like the pinup lady on the poster is going, you can do it. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. You guys need a close-up of this. I gotta read the note for this one. I gotta know why. What was the thinking behind this? Happy Valentine's, bring a smile. Oh, how cute. Ducks in the window. How cute. So they just make different ducks. Oh my gosh, I love it. Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter. They make different themed ducks. That's so cute. Is this, I can't tell if the camera's focusing on it. There we go. How cute. I love it. You guys are finding the cutest businesses to buy stuff from. I love it. You can quack it. It actually says it on her. That's so funny. I love it. Thank you so much. I don't know who sent it to me. I don't see who it's from. But thank you so much. She's adorable. This is from Gary. Maybe I'm supposed to tear this. That might make it easier. There we go. Way easier than cutting it. Oh my goodness, we've got a few movies in here. We've got Alfred Hitchcock masterpiece, The Man Who Knew Too Much, with James Stewart, aka Jimmy Stewart, and Doris Day. Whoa, I have not watched this one yet. I need to do another Alfred Hitchcock poll. It's been a while since I've watched one, and I'm getting the itch to watch another one, because I've really enjoyed all of them so far. John Wayne, Hatari. Looks like an set in Africa. Game hunters in Africa. They don't use bullets. They capture the ferocious big game with strong ropes and cameras for zoos and circus attractions. An exciting, death-defying business that pits man against beast. Hatari means danger in Swahili. But Hatari also means a spectacular adventure film. How fun! Speaking of people whose movies I've really enjoyed, I haven't seen a John Wayne film yet that I didn't enjoy, so... Also got Hour of the Gun with James Garner as Wyatt Earp, Jason Robards as John Doc Holliday, Robert Ryan as Ike Clanton. Cool. In Tombstone, justice is settled with a gun. So we've got another Wyatt Earp edition here. Or rendition, I guess is the word I meant. Awesome. I love Wyatt Earp. He is such a fascinating historical figure for me. So, like, give me all the adaptations. I've also got Billy Wilder's 1, 2, 3. I don't know what that is. Hollywood great James Cagney gives one of the richest, funniest, most breathlessly paced performances of his career in this comedy that defrosts the Cold War with gales of laughter. Cool. Yeah, I had not heard of this one. Thank you so much for the movies, Gary. And I believe... Wait, there's something else. I missed it. We've also got another comic as well. Mr. Jigsaw, Man of 1,000 Parts. cool. You can get a look at that here in the back. I believe we have a note from Gary. Make sure, okay. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Gary has such cool handwriting. Hi, Madison. First of all, the latest issue of Mr. Jigsaw, and this might be considered a collector's item of sorts, is the origin story of Mr. Jigsaw appearing in 1983. Cool. On to the DVDs. 1, 2, 3, a hilarious Cold War comedy directed by Billy Wilder. It stars James Cagney as the manager of a Coca-Cola bottling plant in West Berlin. The Man Who Knew Too Much, Jimmy Stewart and Alfred Hitchcock team up yet again for another movie. Because this movie co-stars Doris Day, the studio insisted Hitchcock include a song for her to sing. Thus, this is where the Academy Award-winning song Que Sera Sera is from. Oh, I did not know that. Other Hitchcock movies you may wish to view: Spellbound, Notorious, Foreign Correspondent, Saboteur, Marnie, Torn, Curtain. I have not seen any of those. So yeah, they're definitely on my list. Notorious has been on my list for a while and I just haven't gotten to it, but yeah. Spellbound, Gregory Peck and Ingrid Bergman. I need to see that one too. Man, so many on the Alfred Hitchcock list. Atari, a John Wayne movie directed by Howard Hawks, filmed on location. Cool. In Africa. You'll note the screenplay is by Lee Brackett, who often worked with Howard Hawks. I don't know if you know that. Besides being a screenwriter, she was also a prolific science fiction and fantasy writer. In fact, she has a co-writer credit on one of the better, if not the best, episodes of Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. I did not realize that. Hour of the Gun. This is director John Sturgis's take on the friendship between Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday. Unlike most movies, this one begins with the gunfight at the OK Corral, then chronicles what happens to the characters afterward. Gary, that's fascinating. I like that it kind of covers a different period of time because you're right, most of it is about like the excitement in Tombstone and all that went down, and it doesn't cover what happened after. So I would very much like to see a rendition of what happened after that, because yeah, Tombstone was definitely not the end. There was a lot of stuff after it as well that happened in the life of Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday. So thank you so much, Gary, for the movies, for the letter, for the comic. Really appreciate it. Okay. I feel like I'm getting better at opening packages. What do you guys think? I mean, I used to struggle. I feel like I'm getting better. I'm improving. We're good. We're okay. I think this might be from Gary, too. I believe this looks like the same handwriting, but we shall see. Got a couple of movies in here. Ooh, Matt Damon and Emily Blunt to the Adjustment Bureau. A smart, stylish thriller. I haven't seen this one, but I'm intrigued. I love a good thriller. And we have Brooklyn with, I think it's Saoirse Ronan. I believe that's how you say her name. Donald Gleason, Emery Cohen, Jim Broadbent. I remember hearing about this one. It's pretty recent, right? Yeah, Oscar nominee. I remember hearing about it the year it was nominated for an Oscar. Ilis Lacey, a young Irish immigrant navigating through 1950s Brooklyn. Although her initial homesickness soon gives way to romance when Alice's life is disrupted by news from her hometown. She's forced to choose between two countries and two men on opposite sides of the world. based on the best-selling novel Brooklyn is a warm and wonderful story about falling in love and finding your way home. Ooh, I love it. I love a good romance. I love Donald Gleason too. He's great. And I love Saoirse Ronan. So I think I need to give this a watch, guys. Both of these really good picks for me. Really good picks for me. Check out the covers. Yes, this is Gary. I knew it. I could tell by the handwriting. Hi, Madison. So sorry to hear that you're considering stopping your movie reactions, but it's completely understandable when you're self-employed. Every activity has to be held to the same standard. Is it worth my time to keep doing this? So true. Well, that's prompted me to send these DVDs to you rather than saving them to send later for possible inclusion for Valentine's Day next year. I already have these DVDs in my collection. No sense in me having 2 copies of them. The two DVDs I'm sending you are Brooklyn, a great love story about an Irish immigrant. The story is set in the 1950s, and the sets, costumes, and photography are just superb. It's also subtly patriotic. Patriotic, you say? So maybe it would be good. I mean, I know it's like Irish, but maybe it'd be good for Independence Day? I don't know. Also sending you a Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, and Anthony Mackie movie called The Adjustment Bureau. It adapts yet another Philip K. Dick sci-fi story questioning whether we have free will or is our fate planned for us. Love it. Not sure whether or not you've seen either of these love stories before, but if you haven't, well, here they are. I have not. The one DVD which I've searched for but doesn't seem available is Portrait of Jenny. It's an old black and white movie released in the 1940s. Perhaps you can find it on some streaming service if you're interested. The story stars Joseph Cotten and Jennifer Jones. Joseph Cotten plays a struggling artist whose life changes when he meets a mysterious child, played by Jennifer Jones. When he first meets her, she's a young child, but with each meeting, she's older and is soon a young woman. Could she be a ghost? But she seems to be able to physically interact with him. Although the movie is largely black and white, there are flashes of color in the storm that concludes the movie, and the final portrait that expresses all the love that Joseph Cotten's character feels for her. Well, that's it. Good luck with whatever you decide to do regarding the movie reactions. You are the best at analyzing the characters, the secret behind good storytelling, Gary. Thank you so much, Gary, for the well wishes for my channel. I am keeping it going for the foreseeable future because of a lot of amazing people have really stepped up to support me on Patreon, and it of course means the world to me that the people who really just came through for me and made it to where I can keep this channel going, hopefully for a long, long time, because I really do love doing this. I love this community. I love watching movies with you guys and talking with you guys, like in mailbags and live streams, and now uploading my audiobooks here on my channel is going to be so cool to just talk about my books with you guys more. Yeah, I love it. I love doing it. So thank you to everyone who signed up, new members on my Patreon who have upgraded your membership. It just, yeah, it's made me emotional, honestly, and I just really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much, and thank you, Gary, for the letter, and thank you for the 2 movies that, honestly, they both seem right up my alley, so I'm looking forward to watching them soon, hopefully. This is from Bob. Come on. Got it. Read first. Gotcha. I love it when they tell me what to do. Like, just tell me, do I read it first or do I read it last? Dear Madison, hello and Happy New Year again. Oh my gosh, I'm so late. Oh, this is from January. Haven't sent anything for a while, and I don't think I've ever seen you in sunglasses. So I've sent you an assortment of sunglasses. Hope you have a great year. Sincerely, Rob. Rob, do you understand what you have just done? This is amazing. Okay, so I literally have one pair of sunglasses that I have been wearing for several years, because I had a pair that I wore before that, and eventually I think they broke or something. I can't remember. So I got a new pair, and I've had this one pair for several years, and I've just worn them to death. They are still fine. They're in good condition, but I've just gotten kind of tired of them. I've been telling everybody recently, I'm like, man, I need some new sunglasses. I want some more variety. I want some different styles, different options. You know, it's summer when you want to have really cool, like, stylish sunglasses, and it's like, man, I've only got one pair. And Rob comes in here and reads my mind and sends me sunglasses, and he did it months ago, and I've been here complaining about how I needed to buy new sunglasses, and I've had a bunch of new sunglasses sitting right in this box. Talk about irony. Okay. I gotta see the sunglasses. I'm excited. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna... we're gonna be rolling in sunglasses. This is amazing. I have to look at them. And if it's not too difficult to open these packages, I'm just gonna go ahead and try them on. I mean, let's just have a sunglasses party today. Okay. I mean, if you guys don't mind, do you mind? Nice. Okay. Ooh, they're green. Flashy. I like that for summer. Ooh, these kind of have a little bit of a vintage flair to them, which I love. These have got some sass. I like that. What do you think? Okay. We're gonna have a vote. Which pair of sunglasses do you think looks the best on me? Or which pair do you like the best? How about that? Just pick your favorite. Which pair do you like? And you can say, like, pair number 1, pair number 2. All right, we're going to have a poll. Option 1. I like these. You know, some sunglasses make things too dark in the lenses, but those are not bad at all. I love them. I like them a lot. Okay. Second pair. Oh, wait, I'm going to put these back in this case. Not case, but you know. Okay. We are just going to have a party trying on sunglasses today. This is just hilarious to me that this is literally something I've been talking about for months, and I just had all these new sunglasses sitting down here. I didn't know it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm just literally so excited. Okay. Ooh, different flair with these. Almost got it. It's kind of stuck right there. There we go. Oh, nice. These are like tan with some brown. They kind of give you a leopard vibe. All right. Number 2. What do you guys think? Option 2. Animal print. All right. These are cute too. Okay. Man, I just went to the beach too. I could have taken these to the beach with me. Danggummit. Oh, well, hopefully I'm going to the beach again before the summer's over and I can take some of these with me. I love these cases. These cases are so nice. Okay. So this is kind of similar to the last pair, but a little bit darker. More of a warmer brown instead of a lighter neutral brown like the other one, but it still gives the animal print vibe. I think the eye part might be a little smaller than the other one. So a little bit different look here. What do you guys think? Option 3. Maybe I should get closer to the screen. I don't even know if you guys can see these. Option 3. Okay. Okay, I'm sort of running out of room on my table. Okay, we've done these two. Got 2 more pairs to go. Go that way there. Ooh, different case on this one. Snazzy. Oh, I like how they come with little cloths so you can clean off the lenses. I think this pair might have a green vibe as well, but it's, yeah, darker than option 1. Option 1 was green too, but it was like a lighter mint green, and this one is like a olive green. I'm trying to help you guys out with the descriptions because I don't know how well you're going to be able to see these on camera. But this is option 4. Yeah, we're number 4 now. All right, got the olive green glasses. What do you guys think? Rock on. Yeah, you guys wouldn't have seen me in sunglasses, I guess, unless you're like on my social media, because I would not want to watch movies with sunglasses on. That would throw things off a little bit. I could have gone the Dale Brisby route, I guess, and wear sunglasses 24/7 so that I'm a mystery. And people are like, I wonder what she looks like behind those glasses. We never see her eyes. All right, this is the last one, guys. Option 5. Ooh, we've got a really warm brown here, like kind of orangey. These are nice. All right, option 5, guys. Here we go. What do you guys think? Final option. Which one's your favorite? Let me know. Vote in the comments below which new pair of sunglasses is the best. They're all pretty. They're all pretty. I love them. Thank you so much, Bob. You have just solved a huge problem you did not even know I needed, so I am forever grateful. Thank you so much. My bases are covered. Alright guys, we've got about, I think, 4 more packages to go. This is from Jack. Let's see. Alright, do I read first? I'm gonna read first. Man, you guys have such nice handwriting. I'm just amazed. Hi Madison, I loved your Back to the Future 2 video. It's a fantastic trilogy and I'm glad you're enjoying it. Part 3 is easily among my favorite movies of all time. It's up there with the Shawshank Redemption, Terminator 2, Heat, and The Karate Kid. Another great trilogy. Hopefully you will like this small gift and find a place for it. Don't let anyone tell you that Part 3 is not the best of the series and a great conclusion. Looking forward to checking out more movies with you, Jack. Thank you so much, Jack. I mean, I agree. Part 3 is definitely my favorite of the series by far. So I agree with you. But you know what? To each their own. Everybody has different tastes and preferences when it comes to movies. And one man's trash is another man's treasure. There are movies I just love that other people hate, and you just gotta learn to live with it, you know? As much as it pains you. Okay, it's stuck. And there's video games that I love that some people hate, and I just can't comprehend how they could hate it, you know. But that's just how it is. Art is, in a lot of ways, subjective. And so, different people like different things. Is this a license plate? It is. California. Out of time. Is this from Back to the Future? See, I can't remember what was on the license plate. But this seems like it would be in Back to the Future as a license plate. Out of time. I love it. That's so cool. Thank you so much, Jack. I love it. And I'm so glad you enjoyed my reaction to Back to the Future 2. I hope you also, I'm assuming you said this before I reacted to Part 3. I hope you also loved my reaction to Part 3 because that was a blast. I had so much fun with that one. The Western flair just totally sold me on it. Maybe I should put that there. I might mess with my mic. Let me do this. Oh. Whew. I love the box. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. John 3:16, baby. Ooh, what a nice cover. We've got a book here. Every Moment Holy, Volume 1. What is this? For those who went before, for those who walk beside, and for those who will follow after. Notes on using this book. Wow. Full of liturgies, so prayers and studies, I would say, Bible studies. In the following pages, you will find liturgies for use in a number of different ways. Some are meant to be read by a leader and the people. as in a traditional liturgical service or responsive reading. Others are intended for personal use, either read silently or aloud, and still others may contain multiple speaking parts for use in a group, such as the members of a wedding party. Wow. Some prayers are written with the intent of daily or routine recitation, and others are for use on special, memorable, difficult, or even tragic occasions. Wow, this is amazing. It's hoped that the liturgies in this book, no matter how they are used, will serve as prayers to encourage readers in practicing mindfulness of the constant presence of God and draw them toward greater recognition of the eternal echoes resounding in every moment of our lives. Amazing. Really cool. This is such a well-made book, too. It's like for the Christmas season, for competition. I mean, we've got prayers and liturgies for every occasion. A yard sale. Liturgy for husband and wife at the start of the day. This is great. So cool. And I am obsessed with this cover, honestly. Like, it's so nice and so soft. Awesome. Thank you so much. Who sent this? I don't see. I don't know. I was hoping to find a note, but I don't see one. I don't know. But thank you so much to whoever... Wait, was it on the box and I forgot? Nope. I don't know who sent me this, but thank you so much. This seems like an amazing book, and I can't wait to use it. Really study this and check it out. Seems like there's some really good stuff in here, so thank you. Got an envelope here from Schaefer, I think it says. Wait. Was Jack's name Schaefer? I've gotten confused already. His last name, I mean. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Something sticky. Richard. Dear Madison, please excuse my presumption in writing this unsolicited letter and in using the traditional form of address above. It is the way I was taught to address letters so long ago in elementary school. Old habits die hard. Do not apologize for sending me a letter. I encourage people to send me letters. Since my official retirement a few years ago, I have discovered the existence of YouTube movie reaction videos and have gotten considerable enjoyment in viewing these. For me, it is a window into the thoughts and personalities of unknown persons, typically much younger than myself. I am in my early 70s. I encountered your channel some time ago and found your comments to be among the most perceptive and enjoyable. Thank you. I should say that I have rarely before sent a letter such as this and are thereby stepping out of the shadows of the faceless consumers of internet content. I should mention that I have one rule for viewing film reaction videos. I limit them to reactions to films I know well. My wife and I have, over the decades, have shared a great many movies. Some of them have become our family standards, which we have seen many times. Our special films are largely from the classic Hollywood studio periods of the 1930s through early 50s. I also have a personal fondness for silent films, including Buster Keaton, Chaplin, and the later films of my old heartthrob Lillian Gish. Unfortunately, there are not too many film reactors who include these old films, with a few exceptions such as Casablanca and It's a Wonderful Life, both worth a look. Both of those I have reacted to, Richard, so be sure to look for those on my channel. Would you consider adding some of these old wonderful films to your list? Just a few suggestions from my personal list of favorites. These are rarely, if ever, seen on film reaction channels. Obviously, you have a great many suggestions, but perhaps you could give one or more of these a look. Alright, I'm going to read some of these. It Happened One Night, City Lights, The the General, Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, The Adventures of Robin Hood, Goodbye, Mr. Chips, The Shop Around the Corner. I reacted to The Shop Around the Corner, so be sure to look for that one as well. Roman Holiday. He said, sorry, I forgot your reaction to Roman Holiday. Creeping Old Age. Paths of Glory, Spartacus, Breaking Away. I keep meaning to react to Spartacus. Breaking Away. All About Eve. I could list many more, of course, but these come to mind first. One could add just about anything by David Lean, John Ford, and William Wyler. One other thing comes to mind. A few years ago, and quite by accident, I discovered a wonderfully talented young coloratura soprano by the name of Patricia Yanakova, based in the Czech Republic. Although Slovak by birth, the soprano voice is not often my cup of tea, too much screeching, but hers is simply beautiful, typically described as the voice of an angel. She is perhaps the only one of the child opera singers from television talent shows to fully pursue real opera training. She won the Czech-Slovak television contest Talent Mania in 2010 at the age of 12, as well as an international contest for solo sacred music singing in Rome in 2014. Patricia studied solo voice at Conservatory, followed by a course in opera vocals at University of Ostrava / Faculty of Arts. She was working on a master's degree as well. Her YouTube channel has dozens, hundreds, of videos of her performances, opera arias, some art songs, songs from musicals, and sacred classical. For the holidays, there are a few versions of Still Not, Silent Night, sung in Czech, and a nice version of White Christmas in English. There is a performance of Over the Rainbow done for Czech television when she was 13. In my opinion, hers was a perfect voice for Mozart, crystal clear throughout her range, light in timbre, but also rich in color. She is little known in the USA, but has a large internet, more than 260,000 YouTube subscribers following around the world. Her most watched piece, more than 21 million views at last count, is The Doll Aria by Offenbach and a performance in 2016. Beautifully sung and very funny acting for a concert performance. 17 years old. This is where many, many people, including myself, discovered her work. I have a great many other favorites, including Laudet Dominum by Mozart, Carodome by Verdi, and O mio Babino Caro by Puccini, especially her 2018 performance. Lots more, including a lot of Vivaldi, Handel, Bach, Mozart, of course, Puccini, Rossini, and even some Andrew Lloyd Webber. I know that name. Patricia performed quite a few musicals as well as opera at her home theater in Ostrava, Czech Republic, as well as other European venues. Her last role was Maria in West Side Story in Czech. That last sentence has given away the heartbreaking news, which is all over the internet and reflected in thousands of comments on YouTube videos. Patricia was diagnosed in early 2022 with breast cancer and underwent in public months of chemotherapy, a mastectomy, radiation therapy, etc. There are some pretty shocking photos of her after she lost her beautiful hair due to chemo, and later one or two of the enormous scar on her chest. Initial indications were good, and she returned to the stage in December 2022 in The Bartered Bride by Smetana, followed by several musicals. Her last public performance was as Maria in West Side Story in Czech. She gave a long interview in February 2023, thanking the oncology staff and her doctors, using the word cured. She was married to the love of her life in late June 2024. It was not to be. Patricia died on October 1st, it says 2023, but I assume it's 2024, from the aggressive cancer, 25 years old. Anne Boleyn was allotted 1,000 days with Henry VIII, but Patricia had only 100. I am just one of hundreds of thousands, millions of heartbroken followers around the world, unable to understand how someone so young, pretty, and vital, so talented and dedicated to her craft could be taken. I was looking forward to following her career. as I head into my golden years and perhaps to see her at the Metropolitan Opera or Carnegie Hall. From all accounts, she was a nice, humble, fun-loving person as well. Her primary non-musical hobby was horseback riding. Oh, if you sample some of the videos and read the comments, be prepared with tissues. It's a completely tragic story. The internet has many memorial videos as well as a wonderful anthology site named La Celestia. I even have a credit on this. I have taken up too much of your time. My best wishes for the success of your internet ventures and hope to see more film reactions, perhaps even some of those listed above. Of course, I suppose you have a great many suggestions from others. Please give Patricia a listen. I don't think you will be disappointed. Very truly yours, Richard. No, we don't rent pigs either. I understood that reference. Thank you so much for your letter, Richard. That is a very tragic and heartbreaking story about Patricia. I had not heard of her. I love me some good opera. By no means am I just a major expert of opera. Like, I haven't listened to a ton of it, but I love a good opera. My favorite musical is The Phantom of the Opera. And I'm definitely familiar with the very famous composers you mentioned, like Bach and Handel and Mozart. I actually first learned of them and studied some of their music in elementary school, so I'm definitely a bit rusty on all of them, but I just remember how fantastic their music is, and I love classical music. Love it. So I would definitely love to look up her channel and see some of her performances, because I'm sure they're incredible. But yeah, that's so tragic, and cancer sucks. Cancer sucks, and it takes way too many people too soon, and I hate it. But thank you so much for your very kind letter, and for the film suggestions as well. Several of them I've seen, so be sure to look at my reactions to them, but a lot of them I haven't seen, and so I will definitely be sure to add them to my list of recommendations. So thank you so much for your letter, and never apologize for sending a letter, because I encourage people to send me letters. I love getting fan mail, as people call it. It's so much fun for me to get to learn more about you guys and your personal passions and the movies you love. So thank you so much for your letter. Okay, guys, we have just a couple of packages left. We've got a book. Yes, another book from Mark. Mark sends me the best books. Gorgeous. Cowboy culture, capturing the spirit of the Old West and the sea. Should I even tell this? Okay, Mark. All I'm going to say is that, man, this could be kind of a spoiler. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. Mark, not even in book 3, but in my 4th book that I haven't even started writing yet, a geographical location that's going to really come to the forefront is the Sierra Nevada mountains. And you've sent me a book that's called Cowboy Culture, Capturing the Spirit of the Old West and the Sierra Nevada. And you can't have known. That's the cool part. You can't have known. This is like Bob sending me the sunglasses. It's amazing. See, little things like this, I don't believe in coincidences. It's a God thing. Totally God thing. This is amazing. Sorry, now I have tears in my eyes because that's just so cool. Man. Definitely gonna have to look through these gorgeous pictures. I love it. Such great photography. And there's gonna be a lot of good info in here, I'm sure. More research. Awesome, Mark. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is gonna have to go on the bookshelf for sure. It's just in perfect theme. It's the gorgeous cover. Powell's meticulous research and vivid prose make this an exceptional book for anyone who is interested in the days of the wagon, horse, and mule, weaving the past with the present. These pages come alive through historic photographs alongside stunning contemporary images. This comprehensive book is an important contribution to the rich lore of the American West. And I love it. Awesome. Thank you so much, Mark. I'm so excited to dive into this one. I might just lay this right here for now. You know, I could have some of these books, like, maybe display them somehow over here. I don't know. They might not show up well. Alright, we have one more package. It's another Do Not Bend. I have a sneaking suspicion that this might be, yep, from Joel. Joel, you're the greatest. Where did I put my knife? It's here somewhere. I'm so buried in packages. There it is. Okay. I'm very excited. Oh. I think it might be the same sign again because he didn't think the other one arrived. Joel, you're too nice. I feel terrible that you had to pay for it twice. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, let's see if I can get this out this way. Yes, it is. It's the Lonesome Dove sign. You know what? I have a solution to this, Joel. One can go right here. Here, just so the folks can see it. One can go right here behind me in my reaction room. And the other I will hang elsewhere. My bedroom is very Western themed, and so I think it could go great in there. So that way I can just see it all the time, like whether I'm down here or upstairs. I can have it with me in both locations so that I can appreciate it, because when it's down here behind my head, I won't get to see it because I'm not looking at it, it's behind me. But the other one, I will have to put where I can see it and I can appreciate it. How about that? That's the solution, Joel. It was meant to be. It was meant to be having two of them instead of one. But I hope you did not have to pay for two of them. I hope you got like a refund on the other one that you didn't think was gonna arrive. Yeah, I hope you just ended up having to pay for one of them and not both, because if you did have to pay for both, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, guys. What a great mailbag. These packages are awesome. I'm so excited about these. You guys are too good to me. And I'm so sorry it took me so long to do this next mailbag. I just get so busy, and it's hard for me to find more than one day a week where I can sit down and film, and that's usually my movie reaction. So I finally had some extra time this weekend to sit and do a mailbag video, and I'm so glad I did, because you guys are amazing, and you just shower me with amazing gifts, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you and every single one of these gifts. And I'm just amazed at how you guys read my mind. It's pretty crazy. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this mailbag and the audiobook announcement. Woohoo! Exciting things are on the horizon. And thank you guys for coming along the journey with me. I love y'all, and I will see you Friday for a very fun movie reaction. I'm going to be watching The Ghost and the Darkness, and it's a reaction you don't want to miss, so be sure to check it out, guys. It's going to be a fun one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like and a comment if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys on Friday for the next Film Friday movie reaction. Bye, guys.